together. Now, Catherine had to deal with all that, then she had to make sure we could get Adelaide, get us across the border, to all the things we need to do to be able to run the show there. We did not miss one single show of Adelaide Fringe because of this amazing woman. So, good for her. Been a great festival. I'm very proud of her because not only is she my manager, she's also my wife as well. So, it's all right. She still thinks she's married to George Clooney. She's like, you would though, wouldn't you? Who do you want tonight? All right. Excellent. All right, my friends, it's lovely to have you up here. I'm going to be working really quickly with you guys this afternoon. So, first of all, just sit back in your seat, feet flat on the floor if you can. Just rest your hands on your lap so they're apart and not touching. Just from this point forward, I'll ask you not to speak to each other. I just want you to get nice and relaxed. So just take a few relaxing breaths in and out. I'll quickly chat to the audience, then we'll come back, then we'll do this nice relaxing part. So audience, in just a moment, I'm going to relax these guys down. It's the part of the show that I need your help though, just during the next few minutes. Just need you guys to keep nice and quiet. I know you may know some of these people up here, but please no shouting the names, waving, throwing bottles or chairs, okay? Sorry, Murray Bridge was a tough gig. Sorry, that's a terrible joke from my friend from Murray Bridge tonight. Hey, you guys are more than welcome to take as many photos as you want tonight. There will actually be a video available at the end if you want that. However, if you're taking photos, just keep the flash off for me, that would be lovely. Now, my friends on stage, I want to show the audience something. Can you guys just close your eyes and then just kind of like allow your head to relax down onto your chest, just allow it to drift forward. Always comfortable, of course. Keep those eyes closed. Audience, when you see these guys looking like this, do not be fooled. They will not be asleep. They'll simply be just focusing on their thoughts, trying to make their imagination make those thoughts feel as real as possible. My friends, because you are not asleep, if you need to move slightly, of course you'll be able to do that, not a problem, and still remain focused. This is a process that can be done with your eyes closed or open. It is way, way easier, especially at the start, to keep those eyes closed. So if at all your eyes have to open at any point, not a problem, just close them and continue to relax and refocus. Also, I will tell you this, it's kind of strange, people afterwards will say things like, that's kind of weird, I was aware of what I was doing, I just didn't seem to question it at the time. I liken it to being involved in a really good TV show at home when you're watching it, there may be chaos going on around in your house, but you're still so involved in that show. Now, I want to keep you nice and safe, so whenever we leave the stage, always safely down the stairs you came up. Obviously, we'll pop the masks back on and we'll provide you with one as you leave the stage again. And also, whenever we're moving around the stage, always very aware of the sides and the fronts of the stage. And of course, very importantly, I want to keep as many of you up here as possible, so please, always safe on that chair, never move into your stick on the chair. Good. And now, open your eyes and look up. Good, lovely. Come back, and I'm just going to ask you to do this from this side all the way to this side. If you please just nod your heads if you're ready to be hypnotised, yeah? You all good? Lovely. Thanks very much. Look, there's nothing that can keep you from being hypnotised except yourselves. As you all volunteer to be up here right now, I know you've got a nice interest in following this gentle process through. So first of all, just take a really nice deep breath in with me. Hold it, and then just release that breath. Nice and relaxed. Yeah. Now take an even deeper breath in. Here we go. Hold it, and again just release that breath. Good. Now I'll take the deepest breath of all. Really deep breath. Here we go. Hold it. Now this time we've released that breath, just allow those eyes to close completely, but just continue to listen to the sound of my voice, just following every easy, gentle direction. Good. In fact, just direct your attention to the chair you're seated in. Notice how it supports you completely, how you needn't do anything but relax. Now just direct your attention to your right hand. Notice how that right hand rests comfortably. Or perhaps become aware of that left hand, you notice the way that left hand feels. Now just direct your attention to your right foot. So notice how the stage beneath it comes up to support it. Just the thought of that allows you to relax even quicker, even easier. So really well. There are actually way more of you up here right now than I can comfortably use, so we're looking for those of you who can get this nice relaxed state of mind, the quickest and the easiest. Quickest and the easiest. If I do ask you to return to your seats in the audience, please don't take it personally. It's just that you can enjoy the show far better from out there. Nice. Okay, now I'd like to ask you to direct your attention towards your eyelids. I want you to completely relax those eyelids to the point that they will not open. Will not open. Just remember, you are in control. Completely relax those eyelids. In a moment, I'm going to ask you to test those eyelids. I don't want you to test them until you're absolutely sure that they will not open. So on the count of 3, you can test those eyelids. 1, and 2, and 3. Nice. Good test. Just allow that body of relaxation to wash over your entire body now, all the way down from the top of your head to the tips of your toes. Enjoy every single moment right now. In fact, you guys are doing so well. I'm going to show you how you can relax even deeper. In a moment, I'll stop counting backwards from 100. With every number I say, I'll say 2 words. Those 2 words are deeper, relaxed. want you to focus on that number I say. You don't have to visualise it, it's got nothing to do with visualisation. Just direct your attention to that number. Just allow that number to become a burden you want to get rid of and can get rid of by the time I get to 95 or sooner. And as you do, you'll notice how good that feels. So 100, deep relax. Deep you go, the better you feel, more secure, more comfortable, more confident you are. 99, you can go, deep relax. 97, deeper relax. 96, deeper relax. 95, deeper relax. Pushing all thoughts of all numbers out of your mind. As you do, just notice how good that feels. Now with the sound and movement around your can will disturb you, would improve to yourself how you can focus. In fact, you guys are doing so well, you're starting to use a powerful part of your mind right now. This is part of your mind you get able to use to focus on any goal you want to reach much easier than ever before once you leave here today. And in a moment, I'm going to tap my microphone. When I tap my microphone, if your head isn't already comfortably resting on your chest, just allow that head to comfortably forward, always comfortable, right. Now, that's it. Just allow those neck muscles to relax. That's always safe on that chair, never tipping, slipping or falling. And in fact, in a moment I'm going to count to 3. When I get to 3 and not before, I want you to be seated upright, eyes open, staring at the palm of my hand. I'll then say 2 words. Those 2 words are sleep now. I'm going to snap my fingers. That just be your invitation to return to this pleasant state of mind. Once again, eyes closed, body loose and relaxed. Just nod your heads if you understand. Then we very quickly, one more time, just so your subconscious knows. In a moment, I'm going to count 3. I'm going to get 3 not before you can see it. I've got eyes open, staring at the palm of my hand. I'll then say 2 words. Those 2 words are sleep now. Snap my fingers, eyes closed, body loose and relaxed. Every time we do this, you go twice as deep, or twice as good, twice as comfortable, twice as secure. We're safe in that chair. Here we go. First time, really enjoy this. 1 and 2 and 3. Seated up, eyes open, stay up there, and sit down. Come back down, loosely. Here we go again, second time around, even deeper, even quicker. Really enjoy this one. Get ready to sit up and open those eyes. I'll count to 3 again. 1, 2, 3. Sit up, eyes open. There we go, stay up there. So just the first time tapping on the shoulder right now, you can open your eyes. Now understand that moving around the can will disturb you. In fact, this time it's going to go even deeper, even quicker. Really enjoy this one. I'll go a little bit harsh. I'll go safe in that seat. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Sit up, eyes open, stay up there and sleep now. Just enjoy that beautiful state of mind. Nothing disturbing. You guys are doing so well. I'm just going to move a couple of you around. It's not going to disturb you when I move you around. Person I'm tapping on the shoulder right now, doing amazing. I'm putting in a much better seat. You can open your eyes and get a much better seat. Right track. Just sit down on there, Steve. Yeah, just sit and keep your eyes open when you sit down. Yeah, relax down and person I'm tapping on the shoulder right now, chilled out there. Person I'm tapping right now, you're going to be able to open your eyes and move to a much better chair. You'll have much right.
Go on, front.
This chair over here is really yeah, there we go, Damien. Perfect. Grab a seat there, Damien. Just look up here. Remember how chilled out you were before? Watch this. There we go. Now, my friends up there, you guys are doing so well. But what I'm about to do, I'm about to link the audience applause with 7 you deeper. So when you hear the audience clap and applaud for the first time, and then throughout the rest of the show, it's not going to disturb you. You're just going to go twice as deep each time. Just enjoying this with that eyes closed. So audience, this helps them relax. So please, let's link that applause right now. So please, for the first time tonight, let's give these guys a massive round of applause. One more person around. Person I'm tapping on the shoulder right now, doing amazing. A much better chair for you. You can open your eyes. Sit down on that chair now. When you sit down, keep your eyes open. Remember how relaxed that was? Watch this. So here's the thing, you guys are doing so well, but all I'm going to do just to warm up the show, before we really start it properly, is just a little acting exercise. Nothing more, nothing less, just your imagination and a bit of acting. So on the count of 3, you will find that you're all actors in a very cheesy 80s movie montage. There'll just be a few scenes. All I need to do at this stage, nothing more, nothing less, is just keep those eyes closed, imagine it as best as you can as you're sat in that chair, but also act it out as best as you can while you're sat in that chair. I will tell you the first scene, we'll be driving a car on the freeway, so by the count of 3, keep those eyes closed, but reach those hands out and hold that imaginary steering wheel in front of you. So get ready, here we go. 1, start to sit up in your seat as if it's a driving seat there. Keep those eyes closed. 2, you start stretching those arms out in front of you, and just try and find an imaginary steering wheel in front of you. Yeah, grab an imaginary steering wheel, that's it, yeah. There we go, grab it, there we go. Put your foot down, eyes closed, put your foot down, there we go. Alright, perfect, count 3. We're cruising out, wind your window down, wind your window down, wind your window down, that's it, there we go, fantastic, there we go, 4. Oh, there's a friend of yours on the side of the road, give them away, there we go, lovely, fantastic. Oh, look on the other side of the road, there's one of your exes, you can acknowledge your ex as well if you want, there we go. Alright, the scene changes, you're now at the gym lifting weights, get those weights up and down, weights up and down, weights up and down. That's it, really pump that weight, up and down, you got it, perfect, you got this. Oh, you are looking amazing now, you're looking amazing, so here's the thing, now you can stop lifting those weights, you can check yourself out in the mirror, check how good you are looking, look at that, you look amazing, check your arm muscles, check your left, check your right, you are fun, you are incredible. Alright, the scene changes now, you're now at a big party but you're the DJ, you're going to put the big 80s headphones on, massive pair of headphones on, there we go. And if you haven't done so already, get an old record, put a piece of vinyl on the record deck, give it a scratch up, that's it, you got a mix up there, fantastic. Oh, you are absolutely dominating the dance floor, you can acknowledge the dance floor, that's it. Sit down in your seat, keep playing, keep playing. You guys, oh, you are rocking that dance floor. Acknowledge the dance floor again, like you're a superstar, dude. This is amazing. Now the scene changes again, now you're the boxer in a big fight. It's all happening in slow motion. So you throw a punch in super slow motion, and then you throw another punch in slow motion, and then you throw another punch in slow motion, and then you duck in slow motion, and then you duck again in slow motion. You throw one more punch in slow motion, and this is the big one. It's the big knockout blow, and you run to their leg, you've done it, you've got to out, you're the champion of the world, hands above your head, the audience, the crowd, you won't believe it, and they go absolutely wild for you. It's incredible, incredible. I love all these crazy places. Oh. But while you're celebrating, you haven't seen your opponent get up off the floor, and they are flying towards you in slow motion, and they fist connects with your jaw and sends your head one way in slow motion, and then sends it the other way in slow motion, and then sends it back the other way in slow motion, and then sends you all the way back down to sleep now. Give these guys a massive round of applause. Amazing! So good! Alright, let's move a couple of bit around here, really well. First I'll tap on the shoulder right now, you can open your eyes, got a better chair view. You're amazing here. What's your name? What's your name? Ron. Okay, yeah, watch this. Sit down. Alright, my friend here doing amazing as well.
That's what it does.
I'll move you to a better chair so you can open your eyes quick to a better chair. Right? Just occasionally during the show, I don't know why, it goes a little bit mellow, you know? For some reason. So I need a bit of help with that. And I think I found the perfect person. Let's go tap on the shoulder. I think this was Donna. Not yet. Is this Donna? Is it Donna's going? Yeah, okay, Donna. Donna, I'm going to need your help, Donna. Like I said, occasionally it goes a little bit mellow during the show. So if at all you should hear the bonkers piece of music during the show, it is your job to open your eyes, take centre stage safely, and start to rev that crowd up. Pump them up, get their hands clapping. You're our party starter, always safely on that stage, Donna. Ready, head down stand? Perfect, good. If I'm not mistaken, it does seem like it's got a little bit mellow right now, Donna, so Donna, please, set the stage. Eyes open, Donna, eyes open. Let's get this crowd revved up, Donna. It's your shot. Yeah, turn it round so it's kind of facing your forehead there. Now when I say now, I want you to reach up because you've got an off switch in the middle of your forehead. So when I say now, reach up, switch yourself off. It'll just stand up. There we go. Good. Just power Donna down for a while, shall we? Now my friends up there, you guys are doing so well. I want to treat you to one of my favourite thrill rides in the world. It's called the Screamer. The reason why it's called the Screamer is it happens to be the world's craziest, the world's wildest, the world's twisty and turningest, the world's most exciting, and also the world's tallest roller coaster. Oh my goodness, it is outrageously tall, it is crazy. It's completely safe, we're not making you do it till then anyway. However, I do know some people don't like roller coasters, some people do not like heights. So if you do not want to ride the Screamer, please put your hand up now. If you do not want to ride the Screamer, please put your hand up now. For those of you who do not want to ride the Screamer, do not worry. When the chaos of the Screamer is going on around you, on the count of 3, you will find that you're on a very different ride. You will simply be on the world's most gentlest carousel. So in fact, on the count of 3, if you are not riding the Screamer, you will reach your hand out, you'll grab hold of the carousel in front of you, and you'll start to gently go up and down on that horsey as it goes round the carousel. Now for those of you riding the Screamer, you're in for such a treat. It's my favourite ride, like I said, it's completely safe, can't make you ill. However, it does make you scream like you've never screamed before when you go out over it's out of pure excitement. On the count of 3, I want you to put your hands in the air so we can get your harness down, and then we'll start you up on the ride. Keep your eyes closed, whether on the carousel or the Screamer at all times, so you can thoroughly enjoy the experience. So here we go. 1 and 2 and 3. Hands above your head there. If you're on the carousel, keep those eyes closed as well. Also grab hold of the pole in front of you if you're on the carousel. Perfect. Lovely. Okay, we're bringing the harness down on the Screamer, right? There we go, harness on. Check your harness, check your harness. Make sure it's on tight. There we go. Now either hold on to the harness or onto the bar in front of you. Whatever one you're going to do, but hold on to one of those. On the harness or the bar. Alright, we're going up, we're going up, we're going up, we're going up. Okay, do not look down, just look up. Do not tip your chair, but you can tip your head. Keep going up, we're going up, we're going up, we're going further, we're going further, we're going further. Now when we go over the top, you're going to scream like you have never screamed before, out of pure thrill, out of pure enjoyment. Get ready, we're going over the first drop. This is the big one. Get ready to scream. We're going over on the scream, the first one, guys. This is the wildest ride of all over here. Go back up, go back up. Here we go, hold tight. Now this one is the biggest drop in the whole world. It's a world record drop. If you're feeling brave, you can throw your hands above your head when you go over the top. If you're feeling brave, get ready. We're about to go over the top. So get ready to swing. Here we go. We go over the top. Right, down. Sleep now, lie down, leave sleep comfortable and relax. Give these guys a massive round of applause. This is the best ride of all, isn't it? This was oh, it was amazing. Oh, come on. Hey, here's the thing. I think all the excitement of the Screamer is actually just kind of, it's almost seems like it's just kind of like taking the energy out of them, doesn't it? It's kind of like just kind of dropped, hasn't it? Oh yeah! I showed you how to switch yourself off. If there are any parents who want me to show you how to do that with kids,
Yeah.
No, hang on. If there's any kids who want me to show you how to do it with parents, right?
Yeah.
But here's the thing, these guys are so good at doing this with their eyes closed. You guys are actually more than capable of doing this with your eyes open as well. So in a moment, I'm going to say 1, 2, eyes open, going twice as deep. When I do, you are able to sit up, you open your eyes, go twice as deep. You still remain in this beautiful state of mind, open to all suggestion. However, just the person I'm tapping on the shoulder right now, Stephen, yeah, Stephen. Now, Stephen, just to let you know, when you open your eyes with everybody else, something strange is going to happen. You'll find you no longer believe in hypnosis, which is a bit of a problem because if I should mention the word hypnosis, hypnotise, hypnotist, anything similar to that, you'll suddenly shout out very loudly, fake news! Because you want everybody in this venue, from the front to the back, to know it's a con, it's a sham, it's a load rubbish, it is absolutely fake news! Okay, you can understand it, speak very loudly if you hear me mention any of those words. Now, of course, if I need to pop you back to sleep, not a problem, it's all good. Alright, now the person I am tapping on the shoulder right now, thank you guys, supposed to be telling me your name. What's your name back here? Kate's doing really amazing back here, Kate. So, Kate, yes, I want to make you feel absolutely amazing, Kate. So, Kate, I want to get your eyes open with everybody else. If you should hear me mention the word showtime, you'll suddenly become one of the world's biggest stars. There has been a rumour sweeping Adelaide that potentially you could be in town. So when you get up, when I introduce your name, when you hear your music, you'll strut up and down that stage a couple of times. The audience will go crazy. They cannot believe the real deal, the real Kate is here in front of their eyes right now. Absolutely amazing, Kate. All designed to make you feel amazing. Not your head, do you understand that, Kate? Perfect. Now, first I'm tapping on the shoulder right now. Keep your eyes open. I think it's Ron or Ron? Ron. Nice to meet you, Ron. Now, Ron, this is the thing here. You've got a real happy vibe about you, Ron. So what I want to do here, I want to get your eyes open with everybody else. If you should hear this piece of music, Ron, keep those eyes closed for now. Keep those eyes closed now. When you hear this piece of music later, when you open your eyes, you'll suddenly open your eyes, you'll take centre stage, you'll put your hands above your head, and you'll just start kind of gently vibing out, just kind of like just gently dancing, massive smile on your face. Your happiness is going to make the whole audience feel super happy. They're going to be clapping along in time. The whole place is going to feel like an absolute bubble of complete joy, and it's all because of you, Ron. Do you understand? That's easy, yeah. Now here's a couple of things that absolutely every single one of you, whether I've told you something already or not, very important for this. If you should hear a recorded countdown from 5 to 1, that means the audience have just taken out their phones and are about to film a TikTok. All you need to do is stand up and dance for 15 seconds to whatever that piece of music is. Very, very easy. Obviously very safely as you do that. Very easy. Good. But here's the thing that is really important. When I get your eyes open in a moment, if at any point, from this point forward, I should mention the word bonkers, you will feel a short, sharp, static electric zap in your chair. Nothing that can hurt or harm you, it's just static electricity, but because it's a bit of a surprise, a bit of a shock, It may make you jump out of the chair, okay? It's not going to make you fall off the chair, but it may make you jump out of the chair. If it keeps happening, get my attention and we'll change your chairs because I don't want you to have a faulty chair there. Of course, that is only if I should mention the word bonkers. Oh, sorry. Alright, so let's meet up a few of our friends. So here we go. So for the first time tonight, here we go. Everybody, 1, 2, eyes open, going twice up. Give these guys a massive round of applause. Hey! That's a few people already. Let's get a few more. What I mean is, like, in here again. Oh, there's Goose in the bag. What's your name? Lovell. Tom? Sorry? Talia? What's your name? Rob. Great to have you up there, Rob. I'll try and get everyone else's names in a moment. And oh, hang on. Sorry. This is great. I actually don't need to get this guy's name because this is Stephen, isn't it? Stephen? Yeah. Now, the only reason I don't need to ask Stephen's name is Stephen happens to be possibly the biggest fan of hypnosis shows.
Thank you!
No one's doing a hypnosis show right
It's
now.
fake news!
No,
It's fake!
no, I'm the hypnotist.
No, it's
No, I'm not hypnotising people.
It's fake!
Stephen, to be fair, it did say on the ticket, didn't it? It said on the ticket, it said comedy hypnotist, Nat Hale. And
Fake!
no, at the name of the show, it said comedy hypnotist. It said comedy hypnotist. But then, of course, it also had the name of the show, and this year the show's a brand new show, and the show this year is called Bonkers. Oh, sorry. It's a bit weird. Anyone else from that? Sorry, it must be some faulty cabling or something. Sorry about that. That's a bit weird. It wasn't just weird, it was absolutely bonkers. Oh, God. If it keeps happening, just get my attention. I don't want you when you're on the bloody chair. Okay, so here's the thing. Obviously, Stephen's not vibing on the whole hypnosis thing tonight, so I'll tell you what we'll do instead. Instead of you said, I've got a massive surprise, incredible surprise, because it is showtime. Please welcome to the stage. Can you believe she's here in person? The real deal. It is Hey! Oh, this is amazing! Right now, on this stage, amazing! This is crazy! This is real life! This is real, I can't believe it! Oh, thank you. Don't give them too much, I'll take too many photos. I'll take too many photos, okay? Don't go to I want too much of it. I want too much of you there. They're taking too much of you. Everyone stand up, everyone stand up. Yeah, everyone stand up. You've got to film this TikTok. Here we go. There we go. Everyone can sit back on your seat. Sit back on your seat. Sit back on your seat. Because like, I've worked so hard for this show, and for all these weeks we've had such a good time. Be careful as you get down there, Rob. I've worked so hard for this, and now you interrupt the whole flow of the show by just taking out your phones and filming all these TikToks. I mean, that is absolutely bonkers in the middle of a hypnosis show. That's you still feeling that?